Hey there, this is Clay, and over the past few videos we've talked about the various first 4 phases of the 5 phases of getting back together, and today we're going to be talking about the 5th phase, which is new beginnings, okay? So here you've made it through all the hard work, you've made it through the wall of reactance, the test drive, the riding the dragon, the crisis point, and now you're finally here at the new beginnings phase. So this is where all of the obstacles keeping you apart are out of the way. Your ex has positive feelings for you. They really like you. They may even say that they love you. And the two of you are having deep interactions with one another. You're like right there. And all you got to do at this point is really let them know that they're not walking into the same relationship that they walked out on in the first place, okay? So you're going to have a conversation with them where you just like clear everything out of the way and just really lay it out on the table like, hey, you know, I want you to know that our relationship is not going to end up in another breakup, and this is why. And like, do you have any concerns about this? And they might have concerns. They might be like, well, yeah, I never really felt respected. And you can be like, I understand that. I'm totally sorry that maybe I didn't bring myself in a way to the relationship that helped you feel respected or whatever. And you can talk about ways that you can sort of work that into the new relationship. And don't forget to bring up your own complaints too, because I'm sure you probably have some, like, hey, you know, I never really felt like safe to open up with you and talk about everything. Is there a way we can do that more? And you can kind of go back and forth and talk about how to do this, okay? And once you can do that, that is when both of you will have really co-created a new relationship that you can step into together, okay? That's sort of a collaborative process. And what you need to do is you need to really hold on to that commitment, okay? You need to really hold on to that. You can't just like backslide into the old habits that got you into trouble in the first place, because that's just, you already know where that leads to. That leads to a breakup, and you don't want to go down that street again. I'm guessing not, since you've already made it this far. But really what you want to do is you want you and your partner to really keep each other accountable to these new agreements that you've made, whether that's, you know, being more honest with one another, showing more affection, whatever it is, I don't know. But you want to both be like accountability partners, okay? You don't want to let each other backslide into comfortable habits, especially your partner, because, you know, they may not have gone through all of this stuff that you've gone through. They might not have the advanced relational skills that we talk about inside the X-Solution program and on the website relationshipinnergame.com and all that stuff. They may not have that. And so you have to kind of be there to help them. You have to continue to have empathy towards them. You have to continue to, you know, do all the awareness, acceptance, commitment, all that stuff. All the good stuff that we talk about inside the program on the website, Relationship in Your Game. You have to continue to do that so the two of you can continue to grow together and not backslide into the problems that you had before, okay? So that is kind of the real challenge of the new beginnings, and it's kind of a continuous thing too, because as your relationship continues to go forward over the months, over the years, over the decades maybe even, you want to continue to really support each other and continue to have a great, thriving relationship where the two of you don't just sort of end up in bad habits or bad patterns that just sort of lead to the relationship fizzling out or dying or just complacency or anything like that. So again, this has been the last of the 5 phases of getting back together. If you haven't already, be sure to check out the other 4 videos on the previous 4 phases. And definitely, if you haven't already, please go over to relationshipinnergame.com and sign up there so that we can start helping you get back together with your ex today and start sending you stuff that will help you do that. So again, this has been Clay, and I want to thank you for watching this.